The NFL draft begins tomorrow, and sometime over the next 3 days, former Notre Dame captain Drue Tranquill will hear his name called. And wherever the National Football League takes the Fort Wayne product, he'll always have a special friend here in South Bend rooting him on. WSBT 22's Olivia Ray has that story.
It's just a waiting game. It's like, can this thing just be over? Can I have my playbook already? Can I start learning it? Can I start doing what I've done the past 4 or 5 years?
Drue Tranquill is one of several former Notre Dame players anxiously waiting to hear his name called this weekend in the NFL draft.
But when you're talking about what exemplifies a Notre Dame student athlete, you're talking about Drue Tranquill.
Tranquill's 5-year journey from high school to the NFL wouldn't have happened without perseverance and plenty of encouragement. He switched between 3 positions at Notre Dame while navigating an obstacle course of injuries, tearing the ACL in his left knee his freshman season, and a year later snapping that same ligament in his right knee. But he kept at it and led the Irish as a captain to their first ever college football playoff berth this last season.
I want to kind of take some time, though, to recognize someone who doesn't get a lot of attention around here, and that's my dear friend, Keith Penrod.
During his time on campus, Tranquill struck up a special friendship with Keith Penrod, also known as Notre Dame's #1 fan.
When I was going through a tough time my freshman and sophomore year with my ACLs, he was a guy that just sat there after practice and would just talk to me, uplift me, and encourage me.
Penrod was born with cerebral palsy and given just 48 hours to live. But he's been on this earth for over 60 years now and has found a special way to spread his message.
I think Keith is an angel from heaven, and I honestly believe that because he sees things and hears things that, like, guys need to hear at the exact moment in time he says them. And so there's been moments in my career where, like, I've just been struggling, whether it was with injury or whether it was going through a 4-8 season, just all the ups and downs that have come with my experience here, and he's just been there to give me the right word and give me the encouragement that I need.
Penrod helped Tranquill in his fight to get back on the field. Meanwhile, Drue had no idea that in his final season with Notre Dame, he would be able to repay that favor to the Irish's biggest fan. Earlier this fall, Keith was hit by a car, which kept him off the sidelines nearly all season, but he was never too far from the program.
He constantly is FaceTiming us, calling and checking in. And Keith, I love you so much. You're the reason that Notre Dame is so special to me.
Penrod spent the entire year rehabbing broken bones, but a lot like the athletes that he counsels, he keeps fighting.
Keith Penrod has a passion for this family. He's a guy, he's a warrior. He's just the definition of a guy pursuing excellence in everything he does and looking to others and not himself.
Olivia Ray, WSBT 22 Sports.
And some happy news to pass along. Keith actually left the rehab facility this week and is back at home, and I'm told is anxiously awaiting visitors because he loves to chat and he will talk your ear off.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a really good update.
Yeah,
You want him on your side for sure.
no doubt, no doubt. Sweet, sweet guy.